The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside women's soccer head coach Simon Duffy, I'm Tanner Swift, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. Carson-Newman gets ready to host Catawba College this weekend for the first round of the NCAA Tournament. And Coach, we talked a lot about last year as the NCAA Tournament progressed forward about keeping your team loose and kind of enjoying the moment. How do you expect to do that this year while at the same time get your team focused for a game?
Yeah, just very thankful that we're still trucking. I think it's 56 teams that are left right now, and we're just honoured to be one of those teams. So hopefully our girls understand, Friday could be our last game, and it would be very disappointing for our senior team not to extend their season. So I think the girls will be refocused after last weekend. Again, not the result we wanted on Sunday, but again, we've preached to the players all year, you get what you deserve, and I'm hoping when we look to this weekend, we're looking at Friday only, and then we'll recover, refocus, and hopefully we have a chance to go on Sunday.
A lot of experience on your side dating back to the 2015 season. At this point in the season, how much do you think that experience plays a factor, especially a Catawba team who hasn't been to the NCAA Tournament in 10 years?
I don't think there's a whole lot in it. They're going to show up here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, very happy to be in it. But we just have to make sure. I think, with all due respect to Catawba or anyone else that we would be facing, we just have to make sure that the best form of ourselves shows up. Because I think on the day anyone can take anybody. So it's important that our girls give the respect that they're due to Catawba, but we owe it to ourselves to put in a performance, because we've been just not at our best the last few occasions out, and we chat with them yesterday, and I think they're well aware that we're not going to get a whole lot many more chances like this. So at home, first round, we need to be taking our chances.
Magda Mazengo went on a torrent pace last year in the NCAAs. What has her mindset been like since that SAC final, and is there anybody on your squad that you can maybe expect to have one of those years like she picked up for Lauren Wade, somebody else who is able to chip in and do the same?
I mean, everyone's done their homework on Mags, obviously, this year. You don't have to do a whole lot of homework. They've paid her a lot of attention, but she still managed to score 19 or 20 goals or whatever it is. So I expect Mags to go on and do what Mags does, but I expect other players to step up as well. I know a lot of them were unhappy with not just us not winning the trophy on Sunday, but just how we went about it. And I think they're going to want to right that performance. They're going to want to make sure to do everything they can when they get their chance to put their team into the next round.
Beginning of the season, you set this schedule to be prepared for these moments. Toughest schedule in the country out of any D2 team. How do you expect it now to pay off moving forward?
Well, this is it. I mean, in my eyes, when we saw West Florida and Columbus State, I knew to be good. They're unbeaten. They're number 2 and 3 in the country, and we're thereabouts, and we weren't at full strength then. Thankfully, with our athletic training staff, and again, it's a lot to do with the athletic training staff, the strength staff with Dorian, but it's well with the hours the girls put in that we're in good health right now. So just nursing a few little niggly things with the players. So hopefully by Friday, adrenaline kicks in and we're good to go. But at this stage, I just. Again, just thankful that we're going and that we can put a performance in that we know we're capable of, that we can move the ball like we know we're capable of, finish our chances, but we do it in the right manner.
It is a weekday game on Friday, a 2 o'clock start, and the weather looks iffy. Do you have a moment that you want to talk to the fans and the crowd on what they can do to help y'all?
Look, what they've done, to come out for us, on senior day, they gave us a great lift, but all the memories come flooding back of this time last year. We were fortunate enough to get the bye on the Friday, played Sunday against Queens, got a great lift, and then came back and returned and played two amazing games against a fantastic Columbus State side. We were lucky to best them on that occasion, the evening game, and the fans were immense, and it's just amazing lift they give us. And then the 2 days later on the Sunday against West Florida, they did the very same. So It's going to be a bit rainy, a bit wet, but I hope we do have some good support out there for our players. You know, again, we need to play like this could be our last game, because it could very well be if we're not at our best, because Catawba will definitely be able to put the ball in the back of the net.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
He's women's soccer head coach Simon Duffy. I'm Tanner Swift, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.